Yeah.
Hey, last few months, or actually probably the last week, because I finally just got this straightened out. I've been driving this electric, well, vehicle or scooter or skateboard. What's nice about it, it's classified as a mobility scooter, and so it can go up and down sidewalks. It can go, across small, slow roads, 25, 35 miles an hour. It can cross roads that are faster than that. One nice thing about it, you don't have to have insurance or plates or anything on this. And
Gas.
so, and it's slow too. My motorized, hey, unlike my motorized bike over there, with that purple thing, that thing can do 50. They tune it right.
Yeah.
Or I just put an electric bike in the garage. It's a $2,000 bike. Thing about it is, it's still fast. And the trouble about it is that people are so inexperienced with these electric vehicles that they really don't know how to drive them, and there's no training involved.
Right.
You know, you know, I drove BMX growing up as a kid. How I learned was pain. You fuck up, people park their bike on you. Okay, and so now things you're looking at, like on a vehicle like this, you want a seat that's cushioning. This is broke. I gotta put a weld here. I was gonna do some work to this bike and show you guys the work, but I have to shoot this video today. I don't have a choice. I've been sick. I've been having a gastrointestinal issue, and oh my god, it's horrible. It's like I wouldn't want to give this to someone I didn't like. But anyways, what's nice about this here is that we got this plate here, and this comes off.
You want to come up there and look at it?
Yeah, it's like it. And so this comes off, and this isn't like how I'd like it. So, but basically, the battery's in here, and the reason why this battery's in this little plastic thing is one, it helps it keep not jerking around, and if it does get vibrations, it's something to absorb it, because more the battery, it doesn't matter if it's a lead battery, lithium battery, you don't want them to vibrate, you don't want them moving around.
Right.
And so that just gives it protection. Now what I'd like to do is, like, here's a charging port for this. But the nice thing is that when I bought the kit, and unfortunately I left it inside. When I bought what did I say? Bought the battery. Well, actually, when I bought the battery, it came with a bad charger, and so I had to contact the guy and get a new charger. But I also bought a better charger, because the one they sent me was a 1 amp, and they had one with a 2 amp, and it had an accessory kit. So what's nice about the other charger I got is I can plug it directly into the original plug port, and so I didn't have to drill a hole in the side, on it. Now the main reason I bought this is, one, it was the only scooter that wasn't like crazy expensive at the time. And I went all the way to like Dearborn to get it. But the other reason why I bought it is the guy's like, hey man, this is listed as a mobility scooter, and he just had a whole big problem with like a security guard in a Walmart parking lot or something, and they wanted to give him, grief over it. So he bought this because you can drive this in a parking lot.
Yeah.
And it's because mobility scooters, there ain't really much people can say. I mean, if it had creep mode, you could probably almost ride it in, Walmart.
Yeah,
but
good.
Main reason I've been getting this, because I got a no insurance and ticket, right? And the thing about it is that, I tried paying the insurance. Like, literally, like, I was working at Domino's, and I told them my situation. Well, the managers at Domino's, for like 2 hours with my insurance company, sit there and they try to get it straightened out, and so they got it down to like $270 a month for a 1996 Nissan Sentra that's beat up that's beat up. Are we serious here? All right, all because they knew that people that in my situation that's on disability, and that their insurances were transferring over because of the federal government was changing stuff. They knew that the federal government had sent out the paperwork, and they knew I couldn't have it. All right, and so anyways, we work it out $270 a month or $235 a month. I forget the exact total. Anyways, I don't have all the money, so I put like $70 in the bank that week, right? Well, that night after we talked to the bank, they decided to raise it another $35. So it went from like 240, 270 to like $300. Well, I only live on 800 a month. You know what I'm saying? I can pay 70, 80 bucks for insurance. I don't have a
But not
problem with that.
300.
I can pay 100 bucks if I had to.
Not
But I'm not paying 300, and I'm not being fleeced by a corporation because they're going to pass laws. Another thing I want to bring up with you guys is the new speeding ticket laws. All right, you get 2 of those speeding tickets. You know what happens? You get charged a monthly fee, and then a year, you know what it comes out to? About $6,000. And you got to do it for 2 years. That's 12 grand out of your pocket. So what I'm saying right now, if you're smart and you don't have a lot of money, and you don't think you're gonna have a lot of money,
Don't.
quit driving. Quit driving that car. Because one little mistake, like speeding, not having insurance, and they're gonna come after you so hard that you're not gonna be driving. And so find different means right now. You know what I'm saying? And that's my. Another thing I like to do. Thank you so much for all the people that subscribe to LFE. You know, I really do appreciate it, and I really do appreciate people watching the Tiki and Buddy show, because Tiki and Buddy are my best ambassadors. You know what I'm saying? Well, maybe Buddy, but Tiki's working it. And so I'm gonna let that go. Like I said, be careful out there. They're to the point they don't think they need us. They just think we're a piece in the cog. But you know what? It's never been like that. Everybody's always been a piece of the continent, not an island. So, anyways, that's the end of my video, and thank you.